Okay, for your 7th grade woods project, you're going to be able to put an engraving onto your wood. You could do it on your big end, your small end, you could do it on your slider. It doesn't really matter to me. But what I would say is that, if somebody else wants to use it, you don't have to do all three of them and take up 25 minutes and nobody else gets a chance. So I'd say do one. If you have time to do more, that's fine with me. You're coming during fit. So the first thing you do is you go to the glowforge icon here, double click on that. That should open up. The next thing you're going to do is you should already have your image. So there's another video showing you how to get your image. You're going to go up here to trace. And as you can see, I have my image in, or my piece of paper is already in the glowforge. Well, right now I can't see it. So I'm going to go open the glowforge up. So just give me a second. I just opened the glowforge up. And now it is scanning, or it should be scanning right now. Yep, here it goes. It's going to scan the image again, and now I can see my entire image. So now I can just trace by clicking and dragging around. I don't like that. Cancel back because I didn't have the P in there. So right here, I can now grab my image like so. That is my image, and I can now go to place artwork. Takes a second. And now my artwork is there. Now what I need to do is I need to go back in, open the glowforge, take out the piece of paper, and I need to put in my piece of wood. So I'll do that and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I removed the piece of paper. It'll take it a little second here. It's scanning it, and there you can see the wood pops up. So this isn't my big end or anything. This is this is just a piece of wood that I grabbed, piece of scrap wood. But you guys can put it on your big end, small end, slider, it doesn't matter. So what I can do now is I can move it and center my image. I can shrink my image by just clicking and dragging. I can then recenter by clicking and dragging, or I can make it bigger by clicking and dragging and moving it to where I want to. Once I have it where I want it, then what I need to do is I need to go up here to select. It's telling me right now I need to select a material. So my material is here under the unknown, and you can search a material, but here in 7th grade right now we have been using medium poplar hardwood. Now maybe you watch this video and I've changed it to pine, or maybe we got an order of wood that's cherry or something. You could just go up here and search it. But for right now in 7th grade, you can ask me, but we are using a medium poplar hardwood. So I'm just going to click on that. Now what I need to do is I need to click on that right like so, and now that is all highlighted and it tells me it's ready to print. So all I have to do is hit print, and it's going to scan my material. You can actually hear it working in the background here. So it's going to scan the material, get it ready to print, and as soon as it is ready, you will then hit the white button on the glowforge itself. So, or actually first you're going to have to wait for it. It'll give you a time. So it'll tell you how long is this going to take to engrave the material. Then you're going to hit print on here, and then you'll hit print, or the big white button that's flashing. So while it's still preparing my design, I'll pause it and I'll get back to you as soon as it is ready to do that. Okay, so I brought it, I'm bringing it back to you right now. It just popped up. It says in order to start this, you got to go to the glowforge and press the button print. It's going to take 18 minutes and 11 seconds, and that's fine. But once again, if other kids are waiting, maybe you want to shrink that down. So all I do now is go over and I'll hit print, and it will start. So here we go. I just hit the print button. It will now print. I'll come back to you here in a little bit, and I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. So as you can see, it's running right now. So far, it's engraved this much of it. We're down to 17 minutes, 36 seconds left. When it's done, it will say cooling down. Do not open it while it's cooling down. Once it's cooled, then you can take your piece out. The biggest thing is when you take your pieces out, it is actually burning it as it's doing it. So it is, potentially flammable. Do not throw in anything in the garbage if there's a piece of something there, because that could start a fire. And don't put anything on it right away. Let it cool for a little bit before you allow anything like that to happen. In addition, while you're waiting for it to trickle down in time, we got 16 minutes left. Do not walk away. You need to stay in the room because of that fire hazard. If something were to happen, you need to be in here and turn it down or turn it off if something were to happen like a fire. So don't walk away. You can sit here and wait, watch your print. Don't walk out of the room. and wait for it to finish. So I canceled the print. It is done, but I didn't need to keep printing for 18 minutes. So there you go. If you have any other questions, you can let me know. But you can get started.